Hello, comic book guys and gals, and welcome to Comic Mag Musings Live. This devil's your host, Bill Miller. Super excited today because we are doing a support contest entry for Alex Big Blue. It's the Sub Em Up contest. And it's going to be me doing the contest. I'm joined by two very cool members of the community and friends of mine. This first man, now, let me be careful in saying this, okay? Because I don't want to cast aspersions. And judge not, lest ye be judged. But I did find out that this gentleman has a roommate who's a married woman, okay? And I'm talking about none other than Novamadd, 1966. What's going on, Brandon? How are you? Can you confirm that salacious rumor? Do you have a roommate who's a married woman?
I can neither confirm nor deny those accusations. So we'll just leave it with that. We'll stick with the comic books and yeah.
Fair enough. All right, we're gonna bring in one other, Alex Big Blue, a man who goes to the Kentucky Derby every year just for the mint juleps. What's going on, Alex? Good to have you on, sir.
Hey guys, what's up?
Not much. How are you? How's your Sunday going?
That's been good. I watched a little bit of football earlier.
Oh,
for another interesting fact,
yeah,
is Alex actually 1 year ran the Kentucky Derby. The entire thing. Yeah.
Came in third, so not bad.
They disqualified him, something about equestrian, something, I don't know. But
very little known fact on that one. I might have to do some fact checking, but
it's all legit. All
impressive nonetheless. William Smallwood, how are you, sir? Thanks for stopping by. I believe both of you know this young lady.
Hey,
Miss Ellie the Smasher, how are you? We got Sean dropping in. How are you, sir? Good to see you. Very fun time on the Gray Man's channel yesterday, doing the cover competition with Matilda as judge. It was the Gray Man, this rascal of rascals here, Metarog. It was Slim Comics and more. And Simon also participated, and Matilda Gothica was the judge. But lots of good fun, very enjoyable. We've got Kenny. What's going on? ComicGains. What's that?
So I'll have to check that out. I did see that was on there yesterday, but we were driving, so watching videos, driving.
Yeah. Preferable to do just one of those at the same.
Yeah.
I'm with you on that. So next time, pull over and watch the video, please.
That's right.
We've got TheJacksonRoykirk dropping in. Good to see you, sir. Big Lion Cat 646. How are you, sir? All right. So before we get to it, I wanted to see if Alex would be kind enough to explain the rules of the contest to everyone.
Okay. So the first rule is to sub up all of my link channels on my contest video and to tell me in the comments that you subbed them up. And then the video portion, which you can also get an entry for, is you just do a video doing shout outs, as many as you want. And also, if you want to show books or something like that, that's optional as well. So that's pretty much it. All the other standard stuff, sub me up and all that, of course.
And this is eligible for U.S. and Canada, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Prize tagging, obviously encouraged outside of there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I didn't see, when is the contest ending, sir?
It ends on the midnight of 25th or 26th, however you look at it, I guess.
Gotcha. Okay. So
at midnight of yeah.
Got it. Cool. Well, I tell you what, we're going to get our entries in now. Brandon, did you want to go first, or did you want me to go first? It's up to you, sir.
Either way, whatever you want to do. I'm good with whatever.
All right.
If you want to go ahead.
I will go ahead. I am going to do, so, I mean, I have my typical shout outs. So my typical shout outs would be, obviously, the two fine gentlemen on this panel, Novamadd 1966 and ALEXBIGBLUE. I'm not going to shout out Spider Comic 7 because that rascal didn't join the panel today. So he's dead to us for this particular contest. But also just the regular ones. TheJacksonRoykirk. If you haven't subbed him up, please do so. thegreyman, Slim Comics and more. Metarog. And I'm going to go with, and I will leave links in the chat for everyone that gets shouted out as well. I'm going to go with a couple that have a common theme. So one of them would be Golden Age Guru. 3 different words. That's Jeff. I think a lot of people, if you watch Comic Tom 101, which I don't, but I have, he's a guest on there a lot. I watch him on the Golden Guys show on the Comic Core, I think it is. And so that's where I've seen him from. But he has his own channel, and he does some really cool Golden Age CGC unboxings. So those are really fun. Also, yicketyyackety, all one word. And he does a lot of Golden Age war books, a lot of fun haul videos, and just showing some really cool and unique war comics. Going with horror, 2 syllables. I can't stress that enough. Horror Collector 138. He's got some really cool scary books and videos with him, including EC, which is a sweet spot for me. I'm going with DS Comics. I think most of you know DS. He's in the No Faces chat with both Bub and Roger, but he has some incredible Golden Age books, especially pre-code horror, which are right up my alley. And for the 5th one, these are ones that typically I don't shout out. So the 5th one you may not have heard of is curtiscamron, all one word, curtiscamron. And again, some fantastic EC books shown in several of his videos. So I will put all of those channels in the description, and be sure to sub them up when you get a chance. What's going on, Bub? Good to see you, sir. All right, so those are my shout outs, and I'm turning it over to the man of the minute, Novamadd 1966, for his shout outs. Or I'm not.
All right.
There we are. All right.
All right. For my shout outs, I tried to go through and try to find some of the other channels that I haven't shouted out as much lately. One of them I thought was really cool was I had to shout out like 20 people because it was like I'd be all over the place. So
let me make you. There we go.
All right. So anyway, so Apex Comics, he does a lot of drawing and some haul videos and things like that there. Really cool. I've got ComicGains. ComicGains is a bigger channel, but they've got some really awesome stuff going on. They're all the time picking up just crazy books. So ComicGains is pretty cool. Magic Lasso. Magic Lasso, I've been subbed to them for a long time, but yeah. So Magic Lasso, got them there. Titus. From Japan, Mr. Titus shows up to, I think, everyone's videos very regularly. So I appreciate that, and go check out his stuff. He's got quite a few videos going on. I've got, of course, Slim Comics and more. Sean, he's there. He's the same way. He's on every video, every comment, everything that I see. Sean has been there. So I've also got Pages, Films, and Plastics. They've been around for a long time, and collect all kinds of things, not just comics. I think I'm thinking it was them that had like some 8-tracks and different things on this last one, so that's pretty awesome. And for my final two, I've got Schoon's Comics. Schoon, the last video I think of his I watched, I think he had like a Silver Age haul, so pretty cool channel. And then there's another one that I've watched a little bit. It's Wonderworld Comics, and he's kind of more along the lines of he likes to show you things that are flipping for a really good price, and if you want to make some money, you know, kind of has you back and forth there. So, so yeah, that's my my shout out list for Alex's Sub Em Up contest. Thanks, Alex, for doing that. I know you've turned me on to a lot of these channels here, so.
Well, whether or not Alex turns you on, let's leave that between you two, sir.
well, it's oh man.
Oh, I'm causing trouble already. Did you have any books that you wanted to show as part of this, Brandon?
Okay, I will actually show a book that I picked up this weekend in West Virginia.
Right back on you. All right.
For Alex's little contest video here.
Oh, nice.
I've been looking for this for a while, and I just happened to come across that at a comic book store. They had $15 on it, but all of the books that were in these bins were 50% off, so I got this for $7.
That's fantastic.
It's in fairly good shape, but again, just every time I've seen it, either they were in awful shape or they want like way too much for them. So happy to have this in the PCC anyway. So
yeah,
awesome.
Definitely. And there were a few other books also that we picked up. The wife bought me the other pieces of the Spider-Man life story that I was missing. So that's pretty awesome.
Very
but
cool.
I don't have those handy. So
hey, that's an awesome book though. The one you did show, love it.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I've like I said, I've been looking for that one for a while. So
cool. I'll do an unboxing to show my book. So there we go. Obviously raw. Obviously I'm not ready. Made for right-handers. And let's cut this guy. Feels like I could be cutting too much through.
What's up, Gray Man?
Good to see you, Gray Man. He's probably come in to gloat about his purchased victory from yesterday morning.
I watched that, by the way, as a good video.
I appreciate it. It is currently under investigation, so I can't really talk too much more about it. But there were a lot of shenanigans going on, and let's just say a big investigation's in the offing. That's all I can say at this point.
That's fair.
All right. Let's see what we got. So I don't know what this is. I probably did at one point in time. Jeez Louise. I know it's it'll take me a while to get it out of here. Guess it was packed well. We got the big fella James Gallegos in the chat. How are you, James? Thanks for stopping by. All right, I give up. It's like those nesting dolls, right? But with thin boxes and papers.
Oh, yeah. The more boxes, the merrier, I always say.
All right, so think we've got it. All that for this guy. I've got 100 of. All right, excellent. We've got, yep, again. Coming in number 1, the Zaffino Virgin color variant. So that is the book I'm showing off for the Sub Em Up contest. This has got to be like the 4th or 5th. I love this cover. Definitely my favorite Conan, modern Conan cover, with perhaps the exception of the Finch variant, which is super expensive. So that is the one that I'm showing off. Brandon had a huge Black Goliath book that he got to show off. Alex, do you have any books to show off before we get to our 5 horror covers that we're all going to show?
Yeah, I got a couple I can show.
All right.
First off, I got, let me get this in frame a little better. Ghost Rider number 2. It was a birthday gift from a brother. In other words, the man who's not here with us right now.
Are you talking about Spider Comics Benedict Arnold?
Yeah, I believe so. And he also got me this. It's the I think first full appearance of Steel, I believe it is.
Nice.
Really cool looking cover on that. Yeah, he got me both those pretty cool looking books. I think I got another one or two here to show off too. Let's see. This is some cool stuff I just got in grab bags randomly. Let's see which way it is here. All right. Got a Wolverine.
Wolverines.
Very cool.
Yeah. Really cool looking cover on that one. And I'll also show off this Cyber Force. I really like the colors on this one. If I get the glare out of it anyway. There we go. He's riding a dragon or something like that thing. Cool pink colors in the background. I thought it was pretty awesome.
Are they chasing the dragon there, Alex?
What's that?
Are they chasing the dragon there? Is that what you're saying?
I believe they was.
That's a heroin reference, right?
I don't know.
I plead the fifth.
Yep.
I got cool. 4 I guess I'll show as well. Also got House of M. It's Avengers number 2 of 5.
Nice.
Got a good amount of heroes on that. Thought it was pretty awesome. But yeah, I thought these were some pretty cool different books. I got to grab bags except for those 2 that was birthday gifts, anyways, which is also cool. But yeah, that's the books I got beforehand, I guess.
Very cool.
Hey, Ellie. I agree.
Wait a minute. You can't agree with her saying that your book is cool. Against the rules, I think. All right. So I thought it'd be fun with Halloween descending upon us in a few weeks to show some horror-themed or Halloween-themed covers. So we've each got 5, I think. And why don't we start with just 5 separate rounds. We'll go with Brandon, Novamadd 1966 first. Punch us in the mouth with a scary comic, sir.
Alrighty. The first one I'm going to come up with is obviously Man-Thing.
Nice.
You can't imagine just coming up to a swamp or some area and just seeing that just standing there. Or even worse, coming towards you.
Very cool.
So, Man-Thing.
Great series.
I also want to point out that while I told Alex that earlier, while I was digging through some comics yesterday, I actually ran across a Jenna Jameson comic book. And that came back to the horror comic reference.
Yeah, I bet it did.
So I almost bought it just for the bit, but I didn't. I left it there just for the bit. That's the only reason.
You almost bought it from Nick, but instead you left it there. All right, fair enough.
Yeah. But anyway, so yeah, Man-Thing number 1.
All right.
All right. Are we
Now,
continuing? Are we switching hit? Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to switch. We're going to go over to Alex for his first offering.
All right.
All right. So let me make sure I get this framed up here. All right. So we got Frankenstein and the Creatures of the Unknown. Really cool little
That is very
three-parter.
cool.
I got the first one. This is the first part of it.
Nice.
Really cool colors and stuff too. I really like this a lot. I picked it up just for the content, or just for this video, actually.
Excellent. That is a good-looking cover, sir.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wow.
I guess we'll have to switch it out for another one.
How did you guys manage to pass that back and forth? That's amazing. All right.
We have a couple of superpowers.
Yeah, you do. I am going with, I really don't know if this is a horror comic, but it certainly looks like a scary cover. I'm going with Darkness number 10.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Yeah.
My first offering. Darkness number 10. Cool. What's that?
The video game with that was cool too, actually.
Oh, really?
Oh,
They made a video game with it?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, it was, I think, on PlayStation 2, I think it was.
All right.
Yeah, that was awesome. That was a cool game.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Going back to you, sir.
Keeping on our creature theme. Of course, we have to include
yeah.
Werewolf by Night.
That's a fantastic one.
That is just a cool cover.
Huge fan of that series, that character.
The monster breaks loose. It's just awesome.
Very cool.
So that is my second book.
That's an excellent one. Can't beat that. Hard to go wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Alex, what do we have, sir?
Okay, so continuing the Man-Thing love, I guess. I got Man-Thing number 5.
Did you mean it to sound that way?
Believe it or not, I didn't.
All right. Alex is spreading his Man-Thing love. Fantastic.
He's carrying a dead clown, so that's always great.
Great read. I haven't read a whole lot of Swamp Thing. I know that one's perhaps a little bit more popular, but I'm a big fan of the first series of the Man-Thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right.
All right.
For mine, number 2, we have Weird War Tales number 4, and this is the probably 1990s or 2000s edition series. So certainly not the first one, but this is a limited series, Weird War Tales number 4. So that is my number 2.
Very good.
All right, and now back to Brandon.
All right. I didn't know for sure if this qualified, but I guess it technically does. Let's go with Weird War.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, when you have a skeleton on the cover who's getting ready to handle some business, I'd say that's scary. That is cool. Yeah, I love that original Weird War Tales run,
if I'm not
well as the Weird Western Tales. What's that?
If I'm not mistaken, the brother that we don't speak of might have bought me this for Christmas.
Ah, excellent. Figures he'd buy you one of those scary comic covers for Christmas. What a rascal he is.
Oh, yeah. Nightmares.
Now, that is a great one. You've had three really good ones in a row. Alex says, I'm not going to be outdone. I'm going to punch you in the mouth with this next cover right here.
We got Room number 1.
Nice.
Number 1 of Room. It's a really cool vampire series. I've read through the first 4. It's really good. I recommend it if you haven't checked it out.
It's hard to go wrong
Really
with
fun.
a vampire story.
Yeah, it really is.
All right, for my number 3, we've got Marvel Zombies Resurrection number 1. In-Hyuk
cool.
Lee cover.
Very nice.
That's a
I
good
just
cover.
got through actually reading a few of those. Pretty crazy.
I'm not one of those, I think, tattletales, as the kids say, but I do think the local authorities should be alerted immediately to thwart this theft prior to it happening.
Oh, man.
All right. Next one, you're up, sir, Brandon.
All right. For my next one, I'm a big fan of the old school horror, cheesy
That's
genre.
a great one. Yep.
So I'm going to go with Where Monsters Dwell number 2. This book is not in very good shape, but I pick up these about any time I find them. That way nobody else can have them.
Exactly.
But anyway, yeah, so Where Monsters Dwell, I like the new series, but just these awesome, I created Spore, the thing that could not die. I mean, that's just, yeah, it's awesome. Very cool. This old school horror.
Great
Can't go wrong
series.
with the old school horrors.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
That is nice. I like that. Mark Knapp 68. What's going on, Mark? Thanks for stopping
Hey,
by.
Mark.
Southern Comic Geek. Always glad to have you in.
Hey, bud.
And now we are showing our, or not necessarily our 5 favorite, but 5 horror themed or Halloween themed covers. And we are on number 3. No, I'm sorry, number 4. And we're going to Alex.
Okay. So sticking with the vampire theme, we got 30 Days a Night,
Nice.
number 1 of this run. We get it out of the glare if possible. There we go. Really cool cover. The movie was really cool too, actually.
Yeah, good movie.
Fantastic series. Steve Niles is an awesome writer, isn't he?
Yeah, for what little bit I've read before, it really is.
Yeah, he wrote
Yeah.
Criminal Macabre, which is one of my favorite all-time titles as well. He's great.
Right. Yeah, I think I saw you show those before.
Yeah,
Yep.
I remember that.
So that is an excellent one. Good job, Alex. And all right, for my 4th, we have a very well-loved House of Mystery number 205.
There you go.
With that sweet-ass velvet-lined coffin.
Oh, that's awesome.
Heck yeah, if you got to go. You know
That's
what I mean? Have a little bit of luxury mixed in there.
And that cat just riding onto this coffin.
Yeah, he is, yeah. He's like, as soon as you decompose, this is going to be my boat. All right. And last but certainly not least, our 5th comic cover.
And I was between 2 covers here on this one.
Excellent. The more the merrier.
Well, I'll go ahead and show them both then. I had to get some DC in here, and I really enjoyed these ghosts.
That's a nice one. I could have used that one yesterday morning.
Yeah, that would have been coming handy in that one.
Yeah, just I
That's
love
awesome.
these covers. Just really cool. The boy who returned from the grave.
That's great.
So there's that one. The other one was just kind of a cool dollar bin pickup that I'd found that I'd never seen before, and it was Spider-Man versus Dracula.
Oh, very cool.
Nice.
And I hadn't ran across that one before, but just really neat cover there. and the Dracula looks absolutely terrifying. So
Yeah.
Is that like a negative space? Oh, okay. Now I see him. Gotcha.
yeah, it's kind of
He's flying at you. Yeah, very cool.
yeah, just really cool book. So I guess I technically fudged it and we went for 6, but that's all good. So
Well, good job.
Thank you, sir.
I tell you what, if I was more on top of things and I started handing out some blue wrenches, we can get rid of the riffraff like this that drops into the chat to badmouth the host. He's right about that, though. All right, Alex, to you, sir.
All right. I guess I once again spread the love of the man brain. We got Man Thing number 11.
Nice.
Sweet cover on that one. It's probably one of the best Man Thing covers, I guess. Really cool. He's fighting with a giant snake. It's really awesome.
Naturally.
All of those issues are good reads.
Yeah.
Really cool stuff.
That is an excellent one. Thank you, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's the wolf guard in the hen house, sir. All right. For my last one, we've got the Dynamite. Let's be clear about that. Vampirella number 1.
Nice.
Okay.
Where she's got a guillotine. I don't know if you can see the guillotine there too well. Oh, there it is. Right there. Yeah. I think 50 for like the 50th anniversary or 507, maybe that is. I'm not sure.
Guess she's going to change the legs with it?
Yeah, could be. That's one way to do it, right?
Yeah, I guess.
I'm really surprised that's the first time Vampirella came up between the three of us.
Yeah, no doubt. I think you might be right.
Because I think I don't believe I've ever actively collected her series, but I think I have some of them like just randomly around. So
Slim was right. That is
I think I have a couple of them
from 2019. So very cool. All right. So another thing I wanted to do is just spend a quick minute, a hot minute, if you will, with each of you telling the chat what your favorite Halloween costume was that you got to wear when you were growing up.
Okay.
All right.
You want me to start, I guess, Brandon? Okay.
yeah, go for it, Alex.
Well, I think I only really got to go trick-or-treating proper once when I was a kid. So it would have to be that one, I guess. It was a homemade one, too, so I guess that makes it extra special. And that, I think I was a soldier that had been, like, shot or something like that. Because I remember my mom made, like, this costume that had, like I guess it was paper or something, like, wrappings around me. And I just remember having, like, a couple of red spots randomly on the chest. So, yeah, I guess that would have to be it.
Very cool.
I guess Injured Soldier would be the name of it.
Absolutely. That's a good one.
All right. So as far as for me, again, we were kind of along the super religious deal there. So Halloween was the devil. But when I was a kid, they did take me one time to the Louisville Zoo here in Kentucky, and they had a trick-or-treat deal there. And I got to dress up as, I think I was Godzilla or some kind of little, like, green, like, lizard type thing. I just knew that I had a tail.
I thought you were going to say God for a second. That's like, oh.
Yeah, that's, I know. I guess if you were trying to fight the evil forces or something, I don't know how that would work, but
that's fantastic.
But yeah, so like a little green lizard, I guess, is what I was. So, how about yourself, Bill? Did you ever get out there and enjoy the festivities?
Oh, you better believe I did. I would go for miles. I mean, they could have sent army cartographers with me to map out new places in the U.S. That's how far I would walk if I suspected they were handing out candy bars. But I think my favorite was and I didn't even know who they were at the time, but it was a Kiss costume. And I was Paul Stanley, the one with the star over one eye. And it's Phoenix. So yeah, it's still hot as hell. It's in the 90s. And I got this plastic costume on with the plastic mask that has the tight elastic band around the edge. And, you know, a little slit right here to breathe in, barely not passing out. And just some little slits for the eyes, so I can't necessarily see the cars I'm walking in front of, but somehow I made it. And it was just, I just thought I was the coolest thing since butter in a tub, walking around in that thing.
There you go.
So, yep, that would be my favorite.
I think Alex and Nicholas would have probably qualified too with, they used to buy the wigs all the time. Do you remember that, Alex? Y'all had like a blonde-haired wig that like we went to the middle of like your back, and I think Nicholas wore that around a lot. And then one year, Nicholas and I bought a couple like really big Afro wigs, and we wore those for a little while. But we just did that on random days. It wasn't Halloween; it was just for the kicks, for the bit of it. So
yeah, when every day is Halloween, there is no Halloween, right?
That is true.
That's funny. So
either Alex is really stoic or his screen might have froze up. I'm not sure.
No, he's deep in thought right now.
That must be really stoic.
There he is. Sort of. He's saying, Bill, you're a hero of mine. Oh, no, there he is. Yep. All right, let's see. I'm going to add him back in. Cool, I think that'll work. All right, so
pros on my screen. I guess you could always tell that.
Yeah. You're better now, though. So Roger said that Shang-Chi was his favorite. So did you actually go with Shang-Chi? That would be pretty cool.
Nice.
And lots and lots and lots, Mark, I suspect.
About as many as
Vampirella number ones from Dynamite. Yeah. Not too many from Warren. Probably not a whole lot produced by Harris either. But from Dynamite, I bet a buttload. And there's probably some truth to that. All right. That is going to do it for the festivities today. Alex, thank you so much for hosting the contest. Oh, before I forget, similar to the comment I left in the chat, I am prize tagging the Nostalgia Junkies for my video entry.
Okay.
But before I let you two guys go, I want to see what you got going on with your channels. Alex, let's start with you, sir.
All right. So I've got another Witch's Vest get ready to come out soon, probably today or tomorrow. I really like doing that when I have the opportunity to. And,
yeah, you just did number 3, and that was spectacular, by the way. Really enjoyed it.
I really enjoyed doing that one. It had some pretty good books in them, too. So I'll be doing number 4 of that soon. And also I've got a couple of dollar hauls I need to do. Probably 2 or 3 of those, I would imagine. And pretty soon I would expect as well. So a lot of videos will be coming out soon, and I'll have an ALK that I know got sent to me that I have to go pick up, and I'll have a video on that soon too.
Excellent. Well, some good videos to look forward to. If you haven't seen Alex's most recent video, that was Witch's Best number 3. Please go out and give that a look-see. It's enjoyable. Brandon, over to you, sir.
All right, I've got a couple of little small haul videos coming up. I made a little trip to Indiana last week, or week before last, whenever. Got that going on. I'm still planning on doing the video where I kind of go through some of my boxes and stuff. And as it goes, I think that I've got 2 Gemini mailers, and I'm going to try to fill those with a few books. And there are 2 community members that I'm planning on sending those to as an AOK. And I'll announce that on the video when I do that. but other than that, that's what I've got going on right now. I've got a bunch of books I need to sort out, and so yeah, that's where I'm at.
Very cool. So some content to look forward to soon.
Yes, sir.
Sounds fantastic. As for me, I've got another competition. Although, quite frankly, I've been carrying these guys thus far on Greyman's channel with monster covers next Saturday morning. Please come check that out. It'll be Slim, myself. That's exactly right. That's a great one, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a good one.
Metarog and the Greyman. Matilda will be judged. There may or may not be another panelist. I'm not sure about that, but it's always a good time. And so come check that out when you get a chance. I'm contemplating starting a new live stream series that I might do once or twice a month. These two would probably be tagged for being the first one or two guests on it, but it's an interview style series called Origin Story. And so it'll feature someone from the YouTube community, probably most definitely initially people that I'm familiar and comfortable with, but we'll kind of branch out from there. And I'll just, it's in the works, but look for that in the next couple of weeks. Cool. And hopefully next Sunday or the Sunday after that, I'll get together with the cool members of the Kentucky crew, and we'll chat comic books and hang out and have a good time. All right, so thank you everyone for being in the chat.
Thank you all. Thank you, Bill.
Thank you. Novamadd 1966, Alex Big Blue. I always enjoy you guys coming on. Everyone out there, if you haven't checked out their channels, please do so. Sub each other in the chat. And until next time, always remember, we're taking over the world one comic book at a time.